What's up, guys? So today this is the tow rig. It's a 17 F-150. It's leveled, some wheels and tires. You can see. Today we're gonna put some brackets on so we can put some pod lights. I got some Baja Designs lights laying around, as you can tell. So I just decided I'll order some brackets and put them on. And I also got the trigger 6-shooter here, so that you could control it remotely, so you don't have to put all these wires inside your cab. See, remotely. You could even hardwire this inside, but it's all wireless. It's pretty cool. Especially because I'm going to be adding some more stuff to the truck. So we're going to be doing that today. So this is the bracket. Let's go on the hinges for the hood. So I'm going to mark it, so just in case it, that way it's leveled out. Put it back in factory location. So I'll grab a Sharpie. The Sharpie is fairly easy to come out off paint anyways. Not really too worried about it. Alright, we got that side marked. Go to this side. So that side is marked as well. So it's a 13 millimeter, so I'm gonna loosen that up just enough so I can slide in the bracket for the pod light. These are some nice finish too, so they all look good. Slide this in. Want to loosen some more. Go. And then we gotta I'm trying to level the hinge back to where it was. I think that should be good. All right. So this side's all good to go, as you can see. And it's not hitting, it's kind of hard to tell, but it's not hitting the paint, so it's perfect. So it's just kind of floating there, which is what I want. All lined up, good to go. And do the other side. Install it. one's all good to go. I'm gonna close the hood just to verify fitment. It should be chilling because this one's all lined up as well and everything. We might have to adjust this one a little bit. This one's kind of hitting at the bottom, so we could adjust that. Perfect. So we fixed that. Still lined up. We just had to move the bracket just a tad this way so it'll clear. You can see right there. Kind of hard to tell, but cleared. Trying to have even clearance there, which is about right. But they're pretty solid. I'm gonna close the hood. So we could test fit it. So the caps are still pretty good. And then this just sneaks by. This is rubber, this whole on the cowl. So that's perfect. Let's check this side. This side's pretty good too. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So we ended up doing some adjustments. So I kind of loosened them back up and I slid them. So the hinge is still good. The hood hinge is still good. Still has the gap. We just slid the things forward. Good thing they gave us some adjustment. Because as you can see, it was kind of eventually over time it's just gonna mess that whole thing cowl up. So this one too, I slid them forward so it's not hitting the paint or anything, so we should be fine. So yeah, we tightened it all up. We're gonna close the hood again and see if we could see how it looks. So hood's still lined up. See, it's a lot better. Before it was kind of on the plastic. Now it's kind of just in the rubber, but not too bad. So the hood's still lined up. Alright, so decided to take the bracket off and to install it. So we put a lock washer on there and make sure it clears, dude. These bolts are a little too long, but we're just gonna run with them right now because I don't have some more. So it should be good still, but right, there's a 13. I'm gonna get a 13 wrench and tighten this. Should be good to go. Alright, so we got this tight, the bracket's straight, so we'll readjust it if we have to, but bring the light. Allen key. So these bolts are a little hard to put in, but they have a lot of Loctite. Otherwise your light would just be flopping around. These things, I'm gonna wait until nighttime to kind of adjust them. I'll put it against my garage door and make sure they look, you know, kind of pointed where I want them. That way, you know, when I need to use them at nighttime, should be good to go. But I'm gonna kind of just leave them straight for now. And we'll see how I like these. If I don't, I'll switch them out. But I've heard pretty good things about these. Should be good. That's tight. Damn, that looks pretty clean. Yep, that looks hella good. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. Show you. Alright, so now I'm doing the other side. Same thing as the other one, just but yeah, I'll show you guys how that controller works. The thing's pretty bad. A buddy of mine told me about that, and dude, that thing's hella bad. So I had to get it. I mean, it's $350, but it's pretty cool. You could not only use the wireless remote, but you could use your phone. That's pretty sick too. Just, you know, that way you could just throw your, well, at least to my idea, I'm just gonna put my controller in my center console, and I use my phone. I have a phone holder, and just like a quick app that you can download, access everything. You could control 6 features, I believe, and control everything. Lights. Eventually I want to add maybe some more lights, maybe an air compressor, you know, because I use this truck usually for towing the race cars to the track, or you know, I kind of want to take it a little bit of off-roading as well. So that's why I was like, I'll throw some of these lights. Maybe I'll add some to the rear bumper as well. Maybe buy some other ones, some clear ones instead of the yellow. That'll look pretty good. So let's see if I can get this straight. I'll adjust these at night. That way. They're where they're pointed. I was also thinking I could rotate them on kind of as ditch lights. But for now, we're gonna run them like this, because I want to put maybe a bar behind the grill. That look kind of cool. That's for future. Show you guys. That looks pretty bad. So I have a harness for those lights too, so we're gonna run that. I'm gonna tuck it in real good. So I'm gonna pop the hood. Now we can wire these up. Alright, so I'm trying to think of a way to run this without it kind of messing up. So I was thinking maybe run it through here. That way it kind of puts the wire in nice and neat. Or I was thinking maybe through here, but then I was kind of worried about it pinching, so I'll run it through here, that way it clears. And it's kind of sitting in here out of the way. Let's see. I think I might do that. We'll give that a shot at least then. Yeah, because that won't hurt anything. Maybe we could clip it somewhere around here. Put it out of the way. Because I'm planning to put the controller here, top of the fuse box. There's my engine bay, so yeah, out of the way. I think it'd be the best bet here. That way I could still, I could still access my fuse box. You can see access my fuse box, because then it will just be stuck to the actual cover. And then I have access to my battery here. Wired it all up and should be good to go. Yeah. So this is the harness that they include for the lights. So those go to the pods, and you're supposed to put the battery negative to be plus and negative, and then it'll give you a switch, right? Because since we're installing the trigger system, how to modify this a little bit, so we might still keep the relay and we'll just take place of the switch instead. And that way, or we could just tap into directly to it, since it's also fused. So the triggers, see, this uses a 30 amp, which I could use over there. So we'll see which way we go. Yeah. So this is the trigger system. This is what instructions. This is the apps you could use. You can use. This is includes some terminals. So this is the trigger. Has a 100 amp fuse in here. This is switched that way it doesn't create draw and kill your battery. So yeah, see, it's got two 30 amps, two 10s, and two 5s. So we're gonna use 30 amp for the lights. It has little antennas. So yeah, we're gonna place that up here. So we're gonna clean this box, get the dust out of it, and I think they include some terminals, and then I think it's double-sided sticky pads. So we're just gonna place it there, and then maybe in the future we'll screw it in. But for now, that'll be fine. And so it comes with, it comes with the stickers you can put on the controller as well. This is the controller, light bar, rock lights, diff lock. This already has an e-locker, so maybe in the future we'll do for the front, but no need. Winch in, rear lights, side lights, fog lights. So we're going to start off by installing the terminals, and then that way we can start with that. Positive, negative. Obviously leave one off for now until we connect everything. And we're going to start off with that, and then I'm going to start off with the harness for the lights, get that out the way, maybe zip tie it or tuck it in somewhere, make it look nice and clean. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So I placed it here, you know, to have a general idea where it's gonna go. Got the connectors over here. I'm gonna have to tuck some of them because we're not gonna use them yet. So I'm gonna connect it. I'm gonna run this harness in the fuse here, make it look nice and neat. And we're gonna figure out where we're gonna do the switch off that. But yeah, so far pretty decent. All right, so zip tied the connector here, so when the hood goes down, it still has space here. Zip tied it here, that way when it collapses it doesn't pinch. I'll have that there. Kind of ran the same way over there, but I tucked in the wire a little bit here. Doesn't look that great, but you know, work in progress. So I'm still right there. I might run that underneath the PCM, but so far I'm still trying to decide what I'm gonna do with this. But I'm probably gonna, I was thinking about is keeping the relay and having this just power the relay that way, because this is fused. That way I get rid of this, right? And just keep the relay, put it off to the side here. We should be good to go. I'll then have to wire the switch, and we should be ready. Alright guys, so I finished with the wiring. I got the remote right here. As you can see, it's wireless. Little antennas in there. So yeah, what I did was, this is the one that I'm using. I'm just using one channel right there. I'm using one channel. So I'm still gonna finish organizing and tuck these wires away. For the meantime, I just wanted to show you guys. And wired. It says not to wire it to the battery for now, but for now I'm gonna wire it here until I tap into one of the harnesses to get switched power. I'm not trying to run any wires inside of the cab, so I need to do that. But for now, I just wanted to show you guys. It worked hella good. So I'm gonna get all this stuff out the way, and I'm gonna put the hood down, and I'll show you guys the end results. So see, these things are pretty bright. As you can see, they're pretty good. So I'm waiting until it gets a little darker so I can blast them against the, but it works pretty good so far. So got the remote right here. You could also use your phone, but it's pretty cool. You could wirelessly, that way. The pain was wiring that thing up, but now I have a bunch of other wires. See, I have a bunch of other wires. So now I'm just gonna, you know, connect one, got power and ground. Connect one, I got power and ground. So I'll be good after I add more accessories. But this looks pretty good. Alright guys, so I'm on my truck against my garage. So those are the lights. And this is a big controller. We're gonna press it so you can see. As you can tell, those things are bright. They work pretty good. Alright, so that's it guys. Thanks for watching. I'll be uploading more content, you know, truck, drift car. I got all kinds of videos coming, so Thanks again. Please subscribe.